Russia is one of the most prominent and influential nations in the world. Even before the country's invasion of Ukraine, Russia garnered significant global attention and was seen as one of the strongest and most powerful nations globally. But why? Russia has far less wealth than other major global powers, including America, China, or the EU. Russia is also not one of the world's top economies. So, what makes Russia so incredibly powerful? In this video, we're going to look at a number of key factors that contribute to making Russia one of the strongest countries in the world. A first reason why Russia is a powerful country is because of the size of its armed forces. Russia has the 5th largest military in the world. With over 1 million active soldiers, 2 million reservists, and 13,000 main battle tanks, Russia has an enormous army. Russia also has a powerful air force with over 1,300 combat jets. The Russian Navy is also large, with more than 350 vessels. Russia's military is among the strongest in the world, and this makes Russia a powerful country. The strength of a nation's military is a key factor in how powerful it is. Having a large military, especially with the capabilities to project military power abroad, makes a country powerful. A key reason Russia is seen as a strong country is because it uses its military around the world. Having a strong military makes a country powerful because it provides them with defence, whilst also allowing them to intervene militarily in other countries if they need to. They can also, if needed, conquer smaller and weaker nations. All these aspects apply to Russia, and that's why it is a powerful country. A second reason why Russia is a powerful country is because it has nuclear weapons. Only 8 countries in the world that are known to have nuclear weapons. Russia has the 2nd largest nuclear arsenal globally, with an estimated over 6,500 warheads. The size of Russia's nuclear arsenal is a major reason why it's a powerful country. Having nuclear weapons is essentially the ultimate sign of strength for a country. It makes a nation almost impossible to invade, as the risk to an aggressor of a nuclear strike acts as a major deterrent. Having nuclear weapons also gives a country the possibility of reaping incredible destruction on other nations. Having nuclear weapons is seen as a major sign that country is a global power. The Soviet Union was the 2nd country in the world to develop nuclear weapons. After the dissolution of the Soviet Union, much nuclear weapons technology was passed to Russia. This has made Russia a world leader in nuclear weaponry, and it is a key reason it retains near superpower status as a nation. A third reason why Russia is a powerful country is because of its role in international diplomacy. Russia is one of only 5 countries to be a permanent UN Security Council member. This also gives Russia the right to veto any resolutions produced by the Council. This alone gives Russia significant power globally. Another factor that ensures Russia's power around the world is its extensive network of embassies and diplomatic missions. Russia has an embassy in 148 countries, allowing it to build strong relations with many other nations. Russia plays an active role in international diplomacy, often aggressively standing up for its interests. Its role in the United Nations, as well as other international bodies such as the Commonwealth of Independent States and the Organization of Petroleum Exporting Countries, or OPEC, means that Russia retains significant influence over global affairs. Another reason why Russia is a powerful country is because of the size of its population. Russia has a population of 146 million people. This makes it the 9th largest country in the world. Having a large population makes a country strong because it gives it significant economic, cultural and political weight. Almost all of the major world powers have large populations. A further reason why Russia is considered a significant force in the world is because there are many leading global cities in Russia. St. Petersburg and Moscow, both have huge populations, over 5 and 10 million each, respectively. They are also key cities for education, the arts, technology, and are global transport hubs. Having leading world cities is another key indicator that a country is powerful. The size of a country's population is often an important factor in how powerful it is. Russia has an enormous population, and this is why it's a significant global force. A further reason why Russia is seen as a powerful country is simply because of how big it is. Russia is the largest country in the world. It is enormous. At 17 million square kilometres, Russia is almost twice the size of Canada, the second biggest country. Simply, the enormity of Russia is enough to make it a powerful country. There are 14 countries that border Russia. It is also one of the only countries to span 2 continents. Russia is both a major European and Asian power. This makes it significant globally. As well as its main contiguous territory, Russia also holds the strategically important enclave of Kaliningrad. Over 200 miles away from Russia, Kaliningrad is a territory and port on the Baltic Sea. It borders Poland and Lithuania. Kaliningrad is a major naval port and means that Russia has key territory almost in the heart of Europe. This is another important factor in why Russia is considered a powerful country. Russia has been a key global player throughout its history. Its historical role is another reason why it is considered a world power. The Russian Empire was a global superpower, especially during its height in the 18th and 19th centuries. It played a major role in European and world affairs. The Russian Empire ruled over an enormous area, including countries that are now independent today, but have significant historical connections to Russia. These include Belarus, Ukraine, and Kazakhstan. The Soviet Union was considered the only other superpower in history alongside the USA. Throughout the 20th century, the Soviet Union and Russia at its heart dominated world affairs and had an enormous global influence. The legacy of the Soviet Union is a big reason why Russia is still seen today as a powerful country. Modern Russian history is also a key reason why Russia is a strong country. Although Russia fell into crisis during the 1990s, its influence on world affairs did not diminish. Its rise in the last 2 decades to be a major world power has seen it regain much of the status it had throughout its history. Another reason why Russia is a powerful country is because it's a strong network of alliances. Russia today is seen as a major world power because of its relations with other countries. As well as many countries in Central Asia, Belarus, Syria, Cuba, and Serbia are all considered key Russian allies. Russia often builds alliances with countries hostile to America and the West. This gives Russia significant influence around the world and is one of the reasons it is seen as a key counterbalance to the West. As well as countries that could be considered highly dependent on Russian allegiance, there are also many states that have close relationships with Russia. These include China, Iran, North Korea, and Venezuela. These close relationships give Russia a degree of influence as well as ensuring its position as a major world power. Russia is the lead country in the CSTO, Collective Security Treaty Organization. Essentially, this is the Russian equivalent of NATO. It is made up of Russia, Belarus, Armenia, Kazakhstan, Tajikistan, and Kyrgyzstan. As a lead nation in a major military alliance, Russia is seen as a significant power in the world.